Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is day 3 of working on Savannah's table. I am putting on the second coat of the white stain. Turn you around, you can see here. It's looking pretty good, but I want to give it just one more coat. There's some spots there that you can see that have really kind of soaked it in and need just a little bit more stain. So that is what I'm going to be working on, doing one more coat on this, and then tomorrow we will be able to flip it over and start working on the upper side or the top. So I have noticed one issue, and that is that I thought it would be a good idea to put it on this paper, and it's not. It's kind of stuck to it, so there may be some paper that I will need to sand off later. But it's time to just get busy and get to work on it. So, hey Kim, good morning. Thank you. She says the table is looking amazing. I appreciate your kind kind words. So anyway, let's go ahead and get set up here. Whoop, let me turn you back around so you don't see my messy garage. That's not what we want. So anyway, I will just pop in every now and then and see if there are any comments. I wanted to be able to get out in the garden a little bit this morning, but the compost was still much too wet from the rain that we had yesterday, so I was not able to do that. Guess I could move you guys a little closer so you can see a little bit about what I'm doing. Welcome everyone, good morning. Here we go. Maybe that's a little bit better for you. Hey, good morning, Jeanette. How are you today? What are you guys up to? Where's everyone from? I am from Illinois, United States, obviously, Zone 6. Gardening in Zone 6 is what I mean. Jeanette, I don't know if you're aware or not, this is a table that I am working on for Savannah. This table has been used for all of my children, all of them. And Kim actually had a really good idea yesterday to have the older kids put their handprints on the table and kind of date it with this year and date it with their birth year. And I thought that was a wonderful idea. So I'm definitely going to be incorporating that. I think it'll make it really cute and add to the sentimental value. Jeanette, what do you have planned today? Kim, same question for you. What do you guys got going on? After this, I've got a lot of laundry to do yet, and it's Matt's day off, so I don't know if we'll go do anything or not, but I'll hang out with him for sure. For those of you just joining, I'm using this Bare solid color waterproofing stain and sealer. It's a pretty good product. I've been pretty impressed with it. Kim says she's got her laundry done, doing a phone interview and running errands. Good job getting your laundry done. I need you to come over here and help me with that. I've got way too much laundry. Jeanette says she's going live. That's awesome. And her grandson starts school in the fall. That's cool. Jeanette has a project or a YouTube channel called Project Junkie, where she makes all sorts of different types of animals and stuffies with crochet. And it is really fun to watch. You guys should check out her channel. It's super cool. She's recently made a famous chicken jockey. I like to try to pop in and watch her lives when I can, and the viewers are in love with that chicken jockey. I think that's pretty hilarious. Yeah, you do. I think the young people appreciate that type of of content because they enjoy watching the crafts and interacting with other people, and they're just very, very social. I think that's a really cool thing about your channel. You should share your handle for people who may not be familiar with your channel. I love the way this product is spreading on here. It is really nice. I think this will really help it last for quite a few years yet. Let's move on over here for a minute. Kim says, I love laundry because it's hands-off work for me, so I feel like I'm multitasking when I have laundry going. I haven't really thought about it like that as multitasking, but it is. It really is. It's so nice that we live in the day and age where we don't have to hand wash our laundry. I mean, I suppose you can if you want to, but we certainly don't have to, which is nice. Kim says her most hated chore is laundry. I don't think it bothers me that much. I feel like I definitely hate cleaning the bathrooms. I mean, but you know, you got to do it. So suck it up and drive on. That's what my brother would have said. I hate bill paying. Like, thank God for automatic bill pay, because for me, just sitting there and having to write out the checks or whatever, oh, it's just so monotonous. And then, of course, it's got the added of all the money coming out of your account, which sucks. But yeah, I hate paperwork. I hate bill paying. Hate taxes season. It's just the worst. But for the most part, I think I do all right. With the other chores, it's just kind of like, just get it done, I guess. But yeah, bill paying for me is my worst. What about anybody else? Jeanette, what's your favorite chore? Or hate, not favorite chore, most hated chore. Jeanette says she has a channel because Cynthia just said do it. Next year you'll wish you had started this year. Yeah. I'm so glad you did start. You have such a cool channel. I love it. Yeah, Kim says auto bill pay has saved her. Naomi agrees about the bill paying. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, so everybody hates bill paying. What's your favorite chore then? My favorite chore is anything outside, basically. I could work outside literally all day and be perfectly happy. Especially when it comes with something that's easy to see the effort, like with like landscaping or something. I feel like that has immediate reward. Ooh, a drip. No drips. Drips are not allowed. All right, that's looking pretty good. It's hard to tell if I've missed a spot because of the shadows in here. I probably should have set up some like extra lighting. Move you guys around. And there we go. Naomi says she doesn't mind laundry as long as you have a good podcast or audiobook going and the kids are leaving me alone. Yes. That's when it is cathartic. When you can just kind of be by yourself and get stuff done. I was sharing this morning on the phone that my kids, like, it seems like all three of the older ones, for those of you who don't know, I have 15, 14, 13, 10, and 11 months. So my older three all decided to become, or not become, but act like teenagers all at once last night and today. And it is not for the faint of heart. I was trying to find some books on like how to handle teenagers or how to deal with teenagers. There's not a lot out there, which kind of tells me that nobody knows. And it's just hell, and you got to get through it. And maybe it'll get better, and maybe everybody was just having an off day. I don't know, but it was ridiculous, the amount of sass going on over stuff that I'm right about. But of course, they're not going to think that because they're young. But anyway, it is what it is. I found that the only punishment that I can use is basically threaten to take electronics away. So I've often wondered about like giving out punishments of like extra work. But at the same time, I've always kind of feared like, what if that makes them despise working then? And I don't want that to happen. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that as a punishment? Like extra chores, say like, okay, you've got to go clean the garage, or you've got to go pull weeds for an hour or something like that. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I am open to suggestions because teenagers are really difficult. Jeanette, you've had a teenager. What do you do? Help. What do we do? You ladies are giving me ideas here. Let's see here. Kim says, going back to the chores, decluttering is her most hated chore because I feel if I knew what to do with the stuff, I would have dealt with it already, so it just piles up. Jeanette says she doesn't have a favorite, but she always does the dishes first because it looks like she's got a lot more done. Kim says she can tolerate about any chore if she has a podcast. Jeanette agrees. Give them chores. LOL. Okay. Let's see here. She says that's what her mom did. And Kim says she wonders the same thing, but it never hurt her. It's good for them. Naomi agrees. Well, that's good. Teaches responsibility, makes them better at doing the chore, which in turn will make them a more productive adult. They can still despise it, but they learn to do it. That's valid points, ladies. Thank you. That's really good. Okay, I think I've gotten it covered here. Oh, I didn't do over there on these edges. I mean, I feel like with the chores being the punishment, at the same, in like the pro column of doing that, at least then they are doing something positive for the family, or me, even depending on what the chore is. But then, and I have always kind of been like, listen, if you don't do the chore properly, then you are going to have to redo it. But if I'm just being totally honest, that gets so exhausting because sometimes, and one of my kids in specific likes to do things halfway, and and I will make this child, come back and redo it, but it's just a fight and it's exhausting. And this child, you all probably know which one I'm talking about, is stubborn. And I have to be more stubborn, I guess, because, well, I can't let her get away with it. But it's just, wow, that was a big drip. It's just, ugh. I would just love for everyone to do what they're supposed to do, but I don't know. It is what it is. I like at least with the chores will help things, get done around here. So hard to tell where I've been already. I ruined these black pants. I don't know what I was thinking starting this project in my decent black pants, so now those are ruined. But that's okay. Now I've got painting pants. Catching a few more drips. That's not good. Oh, there's one I missed yesterday. All right. I'm going to let this dry for a little bit. Close this up. I thought I might take you guys out on a little bit of a tour and kind of see what we've got going on, see the upcoming projects. Ooh, all right. Let me take you off of here. Here we go. Kim says, the stubbornness and halfway doing the chore is so frustrating. Jeanette says, make them redo it. There's a standard to be upheld. And then the more practice they get, that way doing it again. Jeanette says they'd be hating life the whole week they were grounded. And yes, that could be another consequence of not doing it properly. Yeah, it could be. You guys are right. Okay, so we have more rain today coming. Oh, there's Mando. He's coming inside. I have to lock him out because, reasons.